Hey guys, this is Jeremiah Craig and I'm coming at you from Pleasant Hills Saddle Shop in Rogers, Minnesota. And today I want to do a quick impression about this brand new Dan Post boot. This is a beautiful Cayman belly and they're calling this the Stalker. And I want to break down the details in this quick impression video. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Alright guys, so this is another stop on the Hondo Tour 2022. I'm on the road with Phil Guijarro of Hondo Boots, and we just went around South Dakota. We decided to stop in here at Pleasant Hills Saddle Shop in Rogers, Minnesota, and I am so excited to be here, especially because I saw this brand new Dan Post on the wall. Man, it looks so good. This distressed Cayman look and the narrow square toe. I'm excited to break down the details, and you know where we start, always with the rundown. Alright, this is Dan Post model number 3090. They're also calling this the Stalker boot. It features a distressed Cayman belly on the foot and the counter. For a toe, we got a narrow square toe. We keep seeing this come up, and I'm so happy that more boot companies are making boots with this toe shape. It looks spectacular. It comes in at about 12 inches tall and features what seems to be a suede top, like a split leather. It looks incredible. It's also got some overlay Cayman on the top as well, along with some cording there too. For a heel, we got a 1.5 inch stacked leather heel, and for an outsole, it's a leather outsole, and it's on there with a Goodyear well, so you can get this resoled when you happen to run it through. You also have lemonwood pegs and brass nails alongside that shank there. On the inside, it's lined with pigskin on the top, and it also has a leather lining around the foot. And for an insole, we got Dan Post's Soft Strike insole. We've seen this before. It's got lots of cushion. Dan Post boots are made in Mexico, and this Stalker is coming in at $509.99 here at Pleasant Hills Saddle Shop. Now it's time to try on this boot to see how it looks and feels. All right, I got those Dan Post Stalkers on right now, and they look really cool. Guys, I'm loving the narrow square toe there and the distressed look of these boots. The Soft Strike insole feels really nice. There's not as much gel in there as there used to be in previous Soft Strike versions, but you get a lot of cushion in there for sure, which is a nice feeling right when you put on a boot. Check out that suede top there. That looks really cool. I like that look. I like that they're using suede for a top. Not many people do when it comes to like exotics. So it's kind of cool. It looks great. But let's cover it up right quick to see what this boot is going to look like when you're just wearing it normal. This is a good looking sort of dress boot, but doesn't get too dressy, you know. It's not going to shine up, guys, because this is a distressed boot, so it won't shine. Don't try to shine them, or else you'll probably ruin the vibe of it. So this is a distressed Cayman belly, so they're always going to look like this, and you can take a brush to them when you clean them and get some of that distressed look back if they start to flatten out a little bit. So make sure that you use the appropriate cleaners, distressed stuff, and a brush, and not regular exotic or like other conditioners like Bic 4 on this type of leather, because it will completely change the color and the whole vibe of the boot. Here's the POV. I like the color of this Cayman belly. I like the feel of it. You know, Cayman can sometimes be stiff. These are a little bit more on the stiff side, but they should break in pretty easy since it is the belly and not the back. The back, like the tail, that's going to have more bones in it. That's going to be a lot harder to break in, but not this one. Gotta love that toe shape, right? That narrow square toe. Love that we're seeing more of it nowadays. All right, guys, so I like the direction that Dan Post is going with this boot. You know, you've seen videos on this channel. Sometimes Dan Post can be hit and miss. And here, I think it's a mostly hit. I love the caiman belly here. The design of this boot is really cool with the narrow square toe and the suede top. It is a very beautiful boot, and it could totally work as a dress boot or, you know, Friday night, Saturday night boot. Couple things that concern me about this is the overlay caiman. I'm not a huge fan of overlay on the tops of boots, and that's just because the little corners here, see these little corners? They get hung up on stuff, and that could lead to pieces falling off. I always like inlay a little bit better because it doesn't get as hung up. But it still looks good, and for a dress boot, you probably don't need to worry about it that much because you won't be wearing it as much as some of your favorite pairs of boots. The other thing from my experience is this soft strike insole can unravel. I did a video where, you know, in the first few weeks of wearing a Dan Post, the top of this insole just unraveled almost halfway down the entire insole. So I hope they made improvements to this. They used to have like different colors where you could identify which soft strike might be better, and I think I liked the black one the best. I remember this color or the gray color being sort of the weaker one, but I also remember that having more gel in it. So they made some changes, so I hope that they also made a change in the adhesive they were using to the cloth lining on this insole. One more thing that I am a little concerned about with this Dan Post is the lining. Not the fact that it is pigskin. I understand that they want to save some cost, but the fact that it's wrinkly in here, right? So they sewed it in there and it's a little bit wrinkly. I would like to see the lining be right tight up against the other piece of leather, this outer suede piece. So it's just a little bit sloppy, and I would like to see that just be tighter. You know, they did that in a pair of Milwaukees that I had too, so this isn't new to Dan Post. They're making some improvements here, like with the design and the look of this boot, but I feel like they're still making some of the same mistakes, but they may not make that same mistake in your size. So this could just be this specific boot where it's wrinkly. However, it happened to me twice already, so maybe not enough times for a pattern, but maybe so. I just want you guys to know what I'm thinking about this boot. Still, it looks beautiful, and that's just the inside. Everything on the outside looks incredible. I want to know what you think down in the comments. Let me know. And if you're ever passing through Rogers, Minnesota, you got to stop here at Pleasant Hill Saddle Shop. You can also call this number and they will ship to you as well. So if you like this boot, you guys got to support these small businesses here all around the US. That's why I travel to these places and do videos in these stores, because they're way better than a Boot Barn or Cavender's or Tractor Supply at fitting you with the right boots. Thank you so much for watching today. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Well, it's Saturday night and the Stalkers heads are turning to making gawkers. They're all distressed, but they're ready for dress. Saturday night and the Stalkers. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this other video that I did up at Pleasant Hill? Or I got a music video down here I think you might like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.